Today was a day for going to the eye doctor. I don't have any big eye problems, but it's a once a year checkup. So I go to the eye doctor. It's almost like a clinic setup. And after waiting around a while, I get called in. And the first thing they do is they put me on this machine to look into my eyes. And it's this red bursting of lines. And I just tell the guy, I said, "Oh, this is fantastic. This is some kind of a psychedelic show." He says, "Yeah." Anyways, I went through that one. Then I went in the waiting room, sat around a little longer. And then I got called in for another eye exam. This time, they're shooting dye into my arm as they're taking pictures of my eyes. I thought that was strange. He says, "Oh, well, this will last a while, and it'll show up in your urine." I says, "Is this going to make me turn blue all day? Should I stay away from going out?" He says, "No, no, no. This won't affect your skin. This is just a dye to get some contrast in your eyes." Okay, so we went through that. And I went back in the waiting room, and this young gal calls me. He says, "Oh, Mr. Cordy Typo." Well, I'm using that here. "Mr. Cordy Typo, the doctor will see you now." Okay, so she shows me the room. She comes in the room, and chatty gal. And she says, "Oh, isn't it a beautiful day out?" I said, "I wouldn't know." I says, "I only went this morning from the house to the car, which is 2 feet. Then I drove over here. Then I went another 20 feet from the car to the entrance of the this eye plant." And she says, "Oh, it's wonderful, beautiful out." And I said, "Well, I'll take your word for it." I said, "For all I know, it's snowing out. This is South Florida." So uh, she says to me, "Oh, what do you do during the day?" What do I do during? What do you do during the day? Do you read the newspaper? I said, "No, I don't read any newspapers." She said, "What do you do?" I said, "Well, I get up and I start watching television, and then when I get real hungry from watching television, and then I go eat." And then she says, "Oh, you cook?" I said, "Yes, I cook." "Oh, let me tell you about this wonderful chicken recipe I made." I don't know. I'm listening to her, and she's telling me all the things she does with this chicken. And I don't remember what it was. It could have been that she melts cough drops on it or something for extra flavor. Get that lemon taste, whatever. So she goes on about this recipe, and I tell her, I says, "I cook, and but I don't use any oil in a frying pan. So I cook everything in a frying pan. I don't use no oil." Just no oil? Why? I said, "Do I look like I'm a car that I need oil for, to put in my body?" So she continues on with her story about preparing these foods. And I had to stop her. I says, uh, "Can I ask a favor of you?" She says, "What?" She says, "Could you sit on my lap while you continue the story?" I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. You got to excuse me." That's how my mind works. And he just looked at me, and thank God I was saved by the doctor coming in to the the waiting room. And the big deal for my eye exam was, "Oh, you've got a little cataracts developing." I said, "Cataracts?" I says, "Well, let's rip them out." He says, "No, no, no, they're not that bad. We'll keep an eye on it."